All right, hello. It's 8 p.m. on July 20th, 2020. A sweltering Monday across the area. The humidity did lower later in the day, but still very hot out there. We did have some pretty skies, though. I'll show some of those skies to you right now. Yeah, some more nice, pretty skies around 7 o'clock this evening that we had. I think that's it. And yes, I got screwed by a breakdown today. I have a video of it. Well, it didn't break down on me, but you could see it was a next gen. And basically, the bus I was waiting for didn't show because this bus broke down here in Roslyn here. 1725, next gen. You know the way the next gens are. They're pieces of garbage. There it is, getting towed. I can't wait till those things are retired. Anyway, so yeah, in the alley, yeah, pretty hot in the alley right now, over 90. And in my apartment, it's 78 degrees. And I left the air conditioner on while I was out, so it's still warm in here. Let's take a look at some of the current conditions around outside. Central Park's still at 90. 92 at Farmingdale, dew point 65. So you see the humidity has come down. We have a northwest wind, so no sea breeze, which is why it's so hot. But the humidity, we had dew points in the 70s, and they've dropped into the mid 60s. So although it's hot out there, it's a bit less humid, and it feels a little better because of that. But there is no sea breeze whatsoever. So let's go to our weather and hazards chart and look at some of our which this, by the way, this, if you want to pull this up, it's at wrh.noaa.gov/map. So you can see temperatures on Long Island pretty much still in the 90s. We're still warm because there's no sea breeze. So around 90 degrees. It looks like some areas of the North Shore might be a little cooler. No relief on the South Shore because there's no sea breeze there. So they're sweltering as well. Most everybody's still around the 90-degree mark, and it's 8 o'clock at night, which really makes it oppressive. But you can see the lower dew points over Nassau County. You can see lower dew points over Nassau County. We go over Manhattan, you'll see lower dew points as well. Dew points in the mid-60s in Manhattan, northern New Jersey, Hudson Valley. So we do have lower dew points, but still plenty of heat out there. The excessive heat warning, I guess it's going to be dropped soon. Thought it was till 8. I'll have to check on that because it is a little after 8 now. Toms River, let's see, at the airport, it's 89. Oh, man, it's still humid there. 89 with a dew point of 75. At least the dew points here have come down a little bit. 89 with a dew point of 77 in Island Heights. Stifling, absolutely stifling weather out there. Just unbelievably the worst day. This is the hottest day we've had in a couple of years, I think. Sure. We've had some days in the low 90s last year, but not this hot. So we're going to actually take a look and see what the high temperatures were today. We're going to go and look at the actual high temperatures across the area today. And you will see most everybody was in the mid to upper 90s. Even on the South Shore, you had some mid 90s there. Right at the beach, maybe there's an 87, but most everybody was in the mid to upper 90s today, as you can see. I don't think it hit 105 in Sag Harbor. That's a little there, but I could believe that 100-degree rating. Let's load that up again. I could believe that 100-degree rating at Northport. It possibly hit 100 degrees there. 97 in Glen Cove. It hit 97 in Carl Place. Hit 100 over there in looks like Floral Park. I believe that. I believe some of these areas hit 100 degrees. But the official sites did not. Let's see. LaGuardia got up to 97. Central Park got up to 92. White Plains, 95. Mid-90s across mid-90s across northern New Jersey. And then we head south, and we see the high temperatures across the area in the south. In southern part of Jersey. Toms River got up to 99. Oh, they were just shy of 100. Just shy of 100 degrees. Wow. That's and right now it just is down 93, and the dew point is 72. But still, really uncomfortable. And it wasn't 100 degrees at McGuire Air Force Base. So McGuire Air Force Base did it at 100. That's another hot spot right there. Just brutal. Absolutely brutally oppressive day today. The worst day we've had in quite some time. Let's see. All right, I see some air quality alerts up over there. It popped up. 101 in Mays Landing. Let's see. New Gretna got up to 100. Let's see. I'm trying to see Atlantic City Airport here. I think it's over here. It hit 95 there. Right now it's still 94 there. So very, very hot. And like I said, just oppressive day. This is the kind of day where a place like, I mean, I really need like a 12,000 feet. It's because of the alley. Otherwise, that alley is just like ridiculous. So 90. So right now in Crawl Place, it's still 93. So actually, the alley isn't that much hotter than it is anywhere else. Really, it's in the 90s over there. But the alley got up to like past 100, I'm sure today. Um, but yeah, very hot conditions across the area. Absolutely brutal. And not much on the radar, as you can see here. All right, so it says the heat advisory is in effect till 8 p.m. Monday. Let's see if they drop the heat advisory from here. Let's see if they dropped it. You might hear the wind blowing against the microphone. There's nothing I can do about that. All right, heat advisory's dropped. Now we got an air quality alert in effect. So, and that goes until tonight at 11 p.m. So, heat advisory is dropped. Let's see if the weather service. Here we go. They did put up some graphics here. This was at noon. Let's see. This was oh, there's somebody in a pool. That's because the city pools are closed. Let's see. Okay, so let's take a look at this, and we'll take a look at this. So here we go. So this was at noon. Obviously, the temperatures were higher, but you can see how brutal it was even at noon, and then the heat just built from there. Just unbelievable heat today. Like I said, the hottest day we've had in quite some time, and I'll be fine if I don't see another day like this for a year or two. But we got to get through this summer first. Looking at the satellite, not a whole lot of activity. You can see some thunderstorms off to the south, but nothing over us. No bright white clouds or anything like that. Looking at the radar, there's nothing either. We can look at the radar and you can see absolutely nothing. Bone dry. So let's take a look at the models and see where we're going to go from here. Obviously, we're going to start with the upper air here. Absolutely just sweltering day. This is the worst. So here's that ridge. That ridge kind of flattens a little bit, but not much. And then, unfortunately, it doesn't look. We have to wait until next week now, not for a trough to come through, and then we start seeing a few more troughs. But then it tries to build a ridge back again. So the problem is the jet stream is just not coming down. It's stuck in Canada right now, and so the jet stream's been kind of a mess as it is, as you know. If we look at the upper air, where the jet stream is, you'll see. Where is the jet stream? There's barely a jet stream here, and it's way up in Canada. I mean, way up there. I don't know why this site is acting slow, but you can see, look at that. Just that huge ridge. Jet stream is not coming down. You don't see it anywhere. It's all the way up north here. So that's not good. That is not good at all. So let's go look at the surface now. I mean, I could look at the Euro, but, you know, I'm not going to. So let's go to the surface. You see that weak high building in for tomorrow there. It'll bring us a mostly sunny and somewhat better day, but not great. And then we have some more moisture moving back into the picture again Wednesday and Thursday. And then another high tries to build down. You can see what happens. It looks like the front gets hung up to the south. And then it kind of just dissipates and that ridge from hell takes over again. It looks like there is some chances for rain, though, in this forecast. But, again, not a great pattern. If you want that cool, comfortable, or, you know, that day where it's in the upper 70s and low 80s with low humidity and sunshine, I just don't know when we're going to see that. So let's go take a closer look at our area, and we'll start with the NAM and look at our next precipitation chance. We'll use the NAM 12 kilometer. So here's the 12 kilometer for tomorrow. You see, we're dry tomorrow. Wednesday, we could have a chance of a shower, perhaps a slight chance of a shower, and then maybe something happening, some thunderstorms happening Wednesday night. And then another batch. You can see where that front gets kind of hung up there. All right, that's all the way out to 06 Friday. If I look at the GFS, you'll see here. There it is. And gets kind of hung up offshore there. So, anyway, I'm not going to really pay too much attention to the thunderstorms. We're going to look at our temperatures and dew points right now. Because they will be dropping. You see that the dew points do come down tomorrow. We're going to be having dew points in the low 60s, low to mid Probably 60 to 65, maybe some 50-degree dew points. And then the humidity comes right back at us on Wednesday. Dew points up near 70 or over 70. And same thing for Thursday. You can see southwesterly flow. And then Friday, you can see there's that front trying to get through. You see the dry air just to our north, but it just doesn't look like it makes it. It kind of just washes out. And then the humidity comes right back at us again for Monday, July 27th. That could be a hot day. Looking at that wind direction there with the west-southwest wind again. Boy, that looks just like today's setup, doesn't it? But a front does come through, and it does look like it does try to bring some relief for that Tuesday before we see the humidity surge again. And like I said, there's no real long-term relief from this. I mean, it's just never ending. And this July is going to be well above normal. I guarantee it. So let's go look at the temperatures here. Actually, I want to look at the NAM of the dew points. All right, hold on a second. Let me go to the NAM 12 kilometer and we'll look at the dew points. Why am I using the 12 kilometers? Because it goes out further. So let's see, because you know the GFS sometimes underestimates it a little bit. So here's the NAM. Does bring in the relief, but then you see the dew points come right back up into the 70s again Wednesday. So we have pretty much a one-day reprieve of dew points in the 70s, and then they come right back at us again. So let me go back to the GFS here. And then you have Cuomo threatening to shut down. If he does it, I'm sitting in anyway. You know, I don't even think the police would bother with even arresting me if I did it. I honestly don't think they would, because I mean it's so hot. How could they, especially given the negative light police are in? I mean, all you need is a video going viral of a guy getting arrested for sitting inside a restaurant because he's about to have heat stroke. I don't think it would be good. But then again, I'm a white guy, so maybe it wouldn't be much attention. So anyway, so here we go. I don't want to bring this up, but I'm just saying it's important to allow the indoor dining because look at this. Tomorrow it's still hot. New Jersey is still in the 90s. This is the GFS, and we're still flirting with the 90-degree mark on Long Island. And look at Wednesday. We're still flirting with and well into the 90s in Jersey. Thursday, still 90s. Where was our relief? No relief. Still around 90. Saturday we drop off a little bit. We're in the mid-80s. And then it warms right back up again. And then another... This I'm telling you, I think we could be on track for the hottest July on record. Here's Monday. Mid-90s again. Cools off a little bit Tuesday. Then we'd have to wait. Then we see some cool air. Whether that actually materializes, that's over a week away. And then after that, it heats back up again, but not quite as bad. That's the GFS anyway. We will look at a couple of the other models here. Let's look at the NAM. So here's the NAM because we get a little more resolution on the NAM. So here's the NAM. Similar idea. It's going to be hotter in New Jersey tomorrow for sure. So Long Island will be better. Same thing for Wednesday. But Thursday we might see some more of that heat. And again, it's that next Monday would be our next chance to see another really hot day like we saw. We go out to Monday here. Yeah, it would be our next chance to see another really hot day close to 95 to 100 degrees with those dew points way up there. This is not a good pattern to be in, guys. It is July, and we do have heat waves. That's true. But the fact is we've been consistently above normal all month. Yes, you have heat waves, but you also have relief from the heat waves. The fact is we've been above normal almost every single day this month. And it's not normal. Well, let's look at the clouds. We'll look at the skies now. Roll this back to here. So tomorrow, we'll probably have some clouds around. Probably won't be a nice clear day. Wednesday, maybe less clouds on Wednesday, according to the GFS. Thursday, more clouds with that shower chance. You can see there's that front, but gets hung up just to the south. And then more clouds for Saturday. So, I mean, it's just a crap pattern we're in, guys. I'll look at the NAM. Sky cover. Here's the NAM sky cover. NAM has mostly sunny skies tomorrow, but I have a feeling there's going to be some pop-up cumulus. And then a lot more clouds for Wednesday. That's the only reason why Wednesday might be a little cooler. You can look at the RGEM model as well. Has some high clouds around tomorrow, Wednesday. More clouds. Just a crappy pattern, guys. Just a crappy pattern. You want to have that nice, the kind of weather I want to have. But unfortunately, going to have to go somewhere else to get that kind of weather. Because we're not getting it here. We're just not getting it. The whole country's above normal. If I pull out to the whole country to CONUS view, and we'll go back to the GFS, you'll see. We can go look at temperature anomaly. Actually, it looks like there is some below normal temperatures in the upper Midwest, but East Coast is above normal. Yeah, you can see there's a trough here, and then the ridge in the ridges on the coasts. But still, a lot of the country's above normal. A lot of red on this map, as you can see here. Above normal. It's just not good. It's not good, especially when you're in a pandemic. It was nice that Mother Nature cooperated with us in June, but this month she's really just making it just too brutal. It's just unbelievable how brutal it is. It really is. It really is. So I guess that's gonna wrap up this weather update. It feels like I'm forgetting something. Honestly, it feels like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what I'm forgetting. Maybe something with Ventu Sky. I don't know. I'll look at Ventu Sky. I don't think so. We'll just look at the conditions around the. Whoops! What just happened here? The conditions around the. You can see the heat across the country. So you can see the heat. Look at most of the country is hot. The only area that's cool is this area here, like North Dakota, Wyoming. Everywhere else is just hot. Even Flagstaff is hot. They're been above normal too. Everywhere is hot. Everywhere is hot in this country right now, and it's also hot in Europe too. I think they have some heat there too, going on, as well. So we'll see. It actually doesn't look well. It's nighttime there, but you can see if you want it cool. Look at how hot it is. You go way up into Canada. Heat goes well. It doesn't look too bad. It's 70s. Which I'd gladly take at this point. But yeah, you can see much of the country, and that's because of the jet stream. So if we look at the jet stream again, I'll show you the jet stream again. We go up above the ground here. We go to the 300 HPA level, and you see what the problem is. It's way up in Canada, and like I said, this jet stream's a mess. It's just a mess. I mean, this is what happens when you have Arctic amplification. Warmer temperatures. Look at this jet stream. Look at this huge ridge. Look at this. Take a look at this. Look at these two huge ridge over Europe, and then another huge ridge over. Literally, it's going into the Arctic Circle. That's not normal at all. And with a ridge like that, they're getting some really big heat up there. So if we go and we put this back to the surface, yeah, it's hot there. And I believe it's nighttime in Siberia, so they're in the 80s and 70s. Probably going to go into the 90s. So this is definitely a climate in trouble. But anyway, I guess that's going to wrap up this weather update. And stay cool, because I don't see much relief in sight. And let's hope that the Dictator doesn't start closing down the restaurants, because I think there's going to be hell to pay if he does. I'll tell you that, because I can't sit out there in this heat. I'm going to die. Right, so that's basically what it is, Mr. Cuomo. Like I don't want to get in trouble with the law, but I have to put my foot down. I'm not gonna. I deserve to sit inside in air conditioning when the weather is like this, and I'm gonna do that regardless of whether Cuomo or Murphy likes it. So that's gonna be it. Take care, and thank you for watching.